Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into the top 5 in the crypto space right now worth buying. We've talked about these 5 coins in previous top 5s, but they're from different kind of top 5 videos, so I'm going to put them all together that I believe are going to do very, very well in 2022. They've already started to do well, and that's exactly why I believe we are on pace to continue in 2022 of reaching all-time highs continuously in 2022 for these 5 coins. So let's look into the first coin. The first coin, if we go down, is going to be an obvious one, so I'm going to pick it out first. That's going to be Chainlink. If you guys haven't seen or heard much about Chainlink, it is offering staking in 2022. That is their goal. And there's going to be a lot of people excited and hyped about this. We can already see in the last 24 hours a 5% increase while the market is kind of at a standstill. A $24.36 price point on Chainlink that continues to bring oracles and utility to the space. We actually can see the last week about a 6% increase, the last month about a 4 to 5% increase. So we are continuing to see the last month actually be on the positive side for Chainlink once again. We are expecting Chainlink to actually hit $40 to $50 very, very quickly and then continue from there to stretch farther and farther for an all-time high push. I will say, though, before we get started into any of the next 4 coins, yes, we have already seen a 5% increase. I do expect it to go much, much farther. If we take a look, though, at Twitter and go to my most recent tweets, if you guys haven't already, or if you guys have been watching for a while and have already, that's perfectly fine. But if you're still trying to get into Chainlink, there's a great giveaway going on here. So if we hit $40 link by the end of January, which is actually looking almost possible at this point, I will give $100, or not $100, but 100 link away. So all you have to do is retweet this tweet and follow me on Crypto Profit YT to be entered so I can DM you. And that's the easiest way to get entered. So make sure to take advantage of that because Chainlink is going to continue to go up in value, and 100 link is quite a bit of it. So let's jump back over and look at our coin number 2. So there's a lot of great coins out there, obviously, and I've talked about quite a bit of them here recently. And like I said, top 5s have been going out all throughout late 2021, talking about what coins you guys should be investing in for 2022 specifically. And the next one on the list that I talked about was Cosmos Atom. And we're seeing a 10% increase today. Do I think we're going to go farther and higher? Yes, I do. We actually can see here a $44.16 price point that was 10:20 a.m. this morning. We have come down below that $42 mark. So this is actually a decent time to buy if we don't break $42 to $43 before you are able to purchase. I do think we are going to see Cosmos having a little bit of volatility, but continuing to remain kind of on the upward spiral like we saw with Solana, like we saw with Terra Luna, like we saw with a lot of different crypto. They go very, very quickly on this momentum push higher because people start to see the value, people start to see the utility that they provide. So Cosmos, definitely another one to look into. Definitely another one that I have talked about previously that I think was a great purchase on the behalf of Crypto Profit and the channel. So let's jump a little bit farther into coin number 3. Before we jump into coin number 3, though, there is one coin that is not going to be one we're going to look up on Coinbase. I know I do Coinbase because it's basic for you guys. It's easy to see everything. But I want to go to DeFi Kingdoms. And this one's, I think, one that is very, very valuable here in the next couple of weeks to come as well. It's not going to continue to remain at this $20 price point of trading. We talked about it back when it was below $14. I think it was actually even lower than that. But we can see here it came from, let's take a look at the last month, actually. It came from about $6.40, about December 10th, December 12th, a range, about right around that $6 range. But we did see a nice price push up to about $14, and I talked about it in another top 5 for you guys, explaining that this coin was another one that's going to continue to push in value. I don't have this specific screenshot that I used last time, but the screenshot actually showed that this coin, or not really this coin, but this play to earn game is actually using so many different users. I'm not really using, but so many different people and users are actually playing this game. If you look at other play to earn games that have higher market caps, they don't have near the amount of users that DeFi Kingdom has. So I do think Jewel is going to continue to do very, very well. I think we're going to see it push $40 to $60 very, very quickly. And then, like I said, slow down, but continue to push more and higher all-time highs, potentially even reaching $100 by the end of 2022, which would be a nice 5x from this current price point. So yes, I still think all 5 of these are buys, even with their most recent 10, or really 5 to 10% increase, depending if you're looking at Chainlink, DeFi Kingdoms, or Cosmos. Before we jump into number 4 and number 5, I do want to go and take a look at BlockFi. BlockFi, for those of you who don't know, is a great way to earn passive income. We talk about a lot of coins that you can stake. You can earn that APY, that percentage. But there are coins that you can't stake quite yet, like Chainlink. You can't stake it quite yet. Well, with BlockFi, they actually allow you to stake a bunch of different coins basically through their BlockFi platform. You can see here, Link is one of them. They have USDC, they have Uniswap, DAI, obviously a lot of different stable coins near Litecoin. So let's take a look at Link. If we have, let's say we have 1,000 Chainlink, or actually I went back out of there on accident, but let's say we have 10,000 Chainlink. I'm not going to change it. Let's go 10,000 Chainlink for 5 years. Well, your total USD interest over 5 years, you're going to get about $1,500. It's not a ton of money, but it's definitely passive income if you're planning on just holding it. And obviously you get the profit on the actual coin itself if it went up as well. And you can also see here your crypto can earn up to 9.5% APY with the BlockFi interest account or BIA account. Interest occurs daily and is paid monthly. And there are different values, obviously. If you use something like Bitcoin, if you use BUSD, if you use different stables, you're going to be able to see the different rates. So here, if you use this stable, you'll actually earn about $5,380 over a 5-year period. So it's very cool how this all works. I'm not going to jump too much farther into BlockFi because I want to jump into, like I said, a little bit farther into these number 4 and number 5 coins before we do anything else. So we talked about 3 winners, definite winners in my opinion. There's going to be 2 more I want to add to the pile. So number 4 is going to be not one we've talked about here recently, but one we talked about here, I think it was about early December. We probably talked about this one last. I still think this one could be absolutely huge. We've talked about it quite a bit, and we continue to see the price tank on a lot of these play to earn games because play to earn games, they're coming out with so many different ones. So there's going to be some outliers that actually win this kind of category or win this market. We've seen it with a lot of great things in the past, whether it's DeFi, NFT projects. There's always some winners, clear winners. And Monster Infinite could definitely be one of those clear winners. We see a $14 million market cap right now. This is a coin you could see a ton of upside with, and a coin that will see, they actually talk about it on their website and their Twitter. They talk about how they're going to be going for a complete metaverse. They're going to go for a complete ecosystem. And that's exactly what we want to see because that's going to bring everything together when it comes to Monster Infinite. The play to earn game concept that is pretty close to Axie Infinity with a mix up of utility and different kind of gameplay. But, altogether, it's looking very, very solid. If you want to take a little bit farther of a look on Monster Infinite, I will have a link down in the description below for Monster Infinite and the next coin that we're going to talk about because these are coins that I've talked about quite a bit in the past and are harder to really find information about because they are a bit newer. Monster Infinite, though, like I said, a very, very nice price value right now below that $1, or not 1 cent, but $1. So we are going to see hopefully a price push back up to $4 like we saw previously back in October. I want to jump, though, into coin number 5. So we've talked about 4 different coins that I believe are going to continue a trend up in 2022. Coin number 5 is another one that has actually tanked quite a bit here recently. And when I say tanked, I mean just pretty much followed the market. It's not done anything extremely bad or extremely poor. But if you look here as well, you can see the last year of Weiyu, it's actually come from about 8 cents all the way down to about 0.01. So we're at 1 cent. These last 2 are a little bit higher risk, higher reward. And that's exactly what a lot of you guys are looking for. And that's because you can see the market cap here. This is actually half of Monster Infinite's market cap. This one at $7 million. Just imagine if these do go to a $500 million of market cap, you're going to see a lot of really an increase in your money or your pockets because of the crypto you invest in. So Weiyu is special. Weiyu has an NFT platform that makes a lot of sense. Built for adoption, designed for a brighter NFT future. It's all about NFTs. The We launched, the marketplace, the Weiyu pieces. We've talked about it before, so I won't go into too much details, but this is another one entering the top 5 today because of the value that you may be able to get out of it with the market cap being so low. Like I said, the lower the market cap, the higher risk, higher reward, and then the higher the market cap, like Cosmos Atom being at $9.5 billion, there's not too much risk there because you're not going to see this one jump from really drop from 9.5 to $0 overnight. It's going to be a very, very gradual decrease if it does decrease. So do keep this, guys, all in mind. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. If you have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I will see you guys all in the next one. If you guys have not already, make sure to follow on Crypto Profit YT as well. See you guys, like I said, all in the next one.